Hello everybody and welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. It's not the original, I know, but I saw many videos about the old Stanley Parable, so I pretty much know the gist about the narrator and the endings. And this is what we'll do. So. Like always, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and to share to all of your friends. And let's start.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, there we go. Oh, hello, narrator. And this is my room. No.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
I couldn't.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that.
No.
This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
Hello.
And here I can be happy
Forever.
I will be happy.
Hello.
Stanley waited. Hours passed. Then days. Had years gone by?
Who knows?
He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would
Oh, yeah.
Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be...
Finally.
He will be told what...
Finally.
To do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
So, guys, tell me.
Now it's even closer.
Oh, they're here.
Here it comes.
I'm dead. I simply died. Okay, let's do this for real.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. Simply that. It could be. So, as you know, this is just a walking simulator. And this is simply what we're going to do. Walk.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And like most people on their first playthrough, or let's plays, or whatever, I am going to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew perfectly well.
And not
Perhaps
Stanley,
he wanted to stop by the
earlier.
employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yeah.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Give me some soft drinks. I want a pop a soda.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some
Yeah,
paintings. Really worth
it
it.
is super worth it. You can understand that you're just a narrator. I'm a real person.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Ooh, you're petty. Really petty.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him.
Oh, really? No shit, Sherlock. Fuel. Oh, fuel. Number one dead. Sorry. I hate Mondays. Be my Valentine. Oh. This one was fuel. What about this one? Can say coffee night. Okay.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I could, but I won't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Oh, really?
I'm not your enemy, really. I'm not.
No.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
So what?
There's someone you've been... What? Really?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration
Yes,
for others?
zero.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Fine.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Then do not open the blue door. If you want me to go to the red door, just open this one. Do not open this one. I go here.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red.
I'm colorblind.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Sorry, is this red? I think so.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the
Sorry.
first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you
I mean,
wanted?
it looks cool.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Jeez.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
So what?
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Oh.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Oh, shut it.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some
Fine.
feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Let's see.
Go ahead, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
Yeah.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know.
But I guess it isn't my place
Exactly.
to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable worldwide leaderboard. Okay. Good old nail. They're all flying. Let's see. Where am I? Where am I? Stanley! Ooh. You are objectively ranked worldwide. Well, let's see.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers,
Yes.
please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it?
No.
Perfect. Let me
Let's
boot
see.
it up.
No!
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right.
No, not this one.
Fire.
No!
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly hunting the
Not the baby.
life.
No.
Art world will really
Not the baby.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4
4
hours. So
hours.
why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure
No.
it's effective? Be sure
I'm
to
alive.
focus on your experience.
I'm alive. Die. Die.
You heartless.
Yes.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite
Despite
me?
you.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease
Okay,
the
sure.
pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
So, what are we going to play?
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh. Oh.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Well, what's this game called?
Well, it seems obvious
don't know.
to me that you are meant
I
to
heard
be
it
as a
before.
creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you
Two
from up
forks.
high in your creep
Two
tower.
forks,
Perhaps
sorry.
for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game,
Can I get out?
and it seems there's even more. Come, let's
Oh,
venture out
fine.
and see what else is out there.
That was a Minecraft door. Okay, let's go down. And it's an open world. Nice, I like it. So we can explore a lot.
Oh, no, it can't be.
Yeah.
It is. It's an
Oh yeah, I love it.
game. Good God,
What?
quickly block it
What
off.
do you mean block it off?
Thank goodness.
What did you block
Stanley.
it off?
Close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong
Yeah.
directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
Are you gagging?
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I like open world games. You stupid narrator.
Hey, I think this will be just the thing.
Ooh. Rocket League.
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get
Well,
lost.
no.
Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Okay. Can you give me some of the balls?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
We basically play
There are lots of
football.
cars here in the back,
Or
but obviously
soccer.
there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's
Sports ball?
sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must.
Ooh.
Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Ooh. I'm going to score. Oh, I'm faced. I'm faced. That's cool.
Are you doing it?
Oh, no, shit.
What are you doing?
Oh, shit, I failed.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Sorry, Narrator. Oh. I fell. Oh yeah, right, I remember. This should be the... Like... What was this again? The demo. I think this was the demo. Yep. The demo for the game. A long time ago. Well, not at all. Well, all this 10 years passed. Okay, how do I get out?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. There we go.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yes, I know.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply...
Maybe
missed a memo.
this time I'll follow him. Alright, let's go left.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Let's see.
Yet there was not a single person here
Tips
either.
for not getting fired.
In a wave of
Maybe I
disbelief,
do need it.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh. Okay. The broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, the broom closet. Look at it.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Oh, next time, next day.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Executive bathroom. How they work again?
Stepping in...
Ooh! Look at it! I did it! Ooh! Look! Ooh! Now I go back inside. Oh. Let's just begin it.
All of
Okay.
his workers were gone.
Let's
What could it
go
mean?
back.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I won't cut. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, so I just
When
need to
Stanley came
walk.
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. 411.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I'm going. This time I'll follow the story.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
Who knows?
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
2845, sorry.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Okay.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Let's go down. I'm ready.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Let's go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
There's an
Facility.
escape, I can go there. Another time.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with televisions.
Ew.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Let's see. What might this place be?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true
Fire.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of
427.
so many individuals reduced to images on a
Where's the
screen.
where's
and Stanley, one of them,
427?
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There we go. That's me. That's me. Okay. Elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
Yes.
job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh no, I cannot believe this.
No.
No.
He refused to believe
Yes.
it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Looks like so.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this
I
very
must
place.
stop this.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Off. There we go.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Maybe. Who knows?
Yes. He had
Yes.
won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was
Freedom.
moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay
Who
unsolved.
knows?
Where had his co-workers
Yeah.
gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of
Yeah.
this mattered to him. For
Who
it was
cares?
not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No
Look,
longer would anyone tell him
look
to
at
go,
this, everyone.
what to do, or how to
I'm going to touch some grass.
Whatever life he
Finally.
it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Look.
It was
Grass.
perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Let's touch some grass. Finally.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
But we didn't complete it. So, I guess I'm going to do that. Oh,
All of his co-workers were gone.
let's hope
What could it mean?
they
decided
don't
go
have
the
to
meeting.
do like
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
go here. No, the new content is not available yet. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, not really, not this time.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yes.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope. I did note. Oh yes. It's time.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he
Yes?
needed to go,
Where do I have to go?
from here, it's,
Left? Okay.
left.
Let's go left.
Oh, no, it's to the right,
Oh.
my mistake.
That's okay, narrator, don't worry.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
That is true.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold
Sorry?
on for a minute, please? Now, let's see, we went down...
Right, left, down, left, right.
Right. Yep, okay,
Oh,
okay.
that's
it's-
good.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this
Hope
way.
you're sure. Okay, let's see. Oh. Oh.
No,
Whoops.
no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, another fall.
Just
Quite a
let me
one.
get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Sorry.
The whole story completely unusable.
Sorry.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the
Okay, yeah, that's good.
This time, suppose we don't wander so far off track. hmm?
Okay.
Okay, from the top.
Okay, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, let's go. Oh,
When Stanley...
What?
Wait, what? No,
yeah, you
I
did.
restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the
Nope,
monsters? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who
Well,
wrote the
that's true.
story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an
Oh.
adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's
AnYT.
find the story.
Guess I have to go this way. I guess, at least. Oh shit, it's a labyrinth. Oh no. Oh shit, it's a labyrinth.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here.
Oh yeah, I know.
Do we need to restart the game again?
Maybe.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Let's try. Okay. Looks normal so
All
far.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, let's see. Nope. No doors.
Okay, yep, it's us. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Could be.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Let's take a look. Looks normal so far.
Aha! I knew we'd missed
This
something.
wasn't her.
The story. Here it comes.
Okay, let's see.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our
Okay,
steps.
let's do that. This is not the story either.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
Don't think so.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is
Yeah.
that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You
Ooh,
Congratulations!
I won.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good
Thank
job.
you, narrator.
Oh, no.
Wow.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those
So
situations.
what?
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to
Fine.
start. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure
Trademark.
Line. Just follow
Trademark?
the line. How simple is that?
Okay, let's do this. Oh. Let's follow.
You see?
Trademark.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley.
To destiny!
Though, here's a thought.
Yes?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
I guess.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay,
Yeah.
Stanley, I need to follow this train of
I go
thought
there
for a minute.
next
Just
day.
stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence.
I
right?
guess.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was
Yeah.
going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a
Music?
music to lighten the mood.
Oh yes! Ba 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 bum ba bum 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 ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba ba bum ba bum 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 ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba ba bum ba bum 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 ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum 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 ba 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 bum 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 ba bum ba ba bum bum ba ba Bum 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 bum.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Interesting.
Make sure you study it closely
Yes.
and remember it
It's a
carefully.
fern.
You won't want to miss anything.
It's green. Okay. What?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line.
Trademark.
You don't know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh,
No, line trademark.
Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted
Yeah.
you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell
Yeah.
with it.
Restart.
You know what, Stanley?
Trademark.
Forget the adventure line. What's it ever
Yeah,
done for
that's
us?
true.
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Yes.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yes. Our story.
Now, yes, this is
Very
exciting.
much so.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
I'm a
Go
magician.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Stanley the magician. No,
Oh,
not
no,
you.
Not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Remember, people, use the trademark when talking about the line.
Ah, a choice. We get to make
Fine.
a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute
Okay.
to think here. Just walk in
Sure.
circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Yes.
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Might be.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for
Yes.
logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
It doesn't matter.
Hold up, what's this?
Confusion ending.
Confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
8. Whoa.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to
Yeah.
decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the
Good.
game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do
Good.
it. And the timer stopped.
Ooh.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break
Ooh,
the
let's
cycle?
go.
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Don't know. There's a chair. Let's sit there. If I can.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't
Yeah.
you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh. And it started. Okay, I guess we can do another ending.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Okay, there we go.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary
No.
into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique
I'm
place
just
to
being
be?
sarcastic.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this
Yeah.
gig yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to
Okay.
quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are
Oh, really?
I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered
So manly.
Stanley. But the truth must be told, he was not
Oh,
very
that's good.
old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Sorry?
He did it all day in a meaningful
Thank
way.
you.
But his brain had long ceased.
Hey, fuck you!
Which is why he is in this parable
Oh,
and lives an existence quite
no.
And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too
Will become
will become quite
unbearable.
unbearable.
This song. Clap, clap, clap. Ooh. Again? Oh, it's on loop. I think. Doon, doon, doon. Doon, doon, doon. Doon, 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 doon. Doon, doon, doon. Doon, doon. Okay, fine. So, let's see.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But I will not always this time. So, this, as you can see, was the first episode of the Stanley Parable. Yeah, first time saying this. Simply because I do not know what to say. I stayed, silent most of the time to let the narrator speak, and occasionally just spoke over him. Anyway, like always, please remember to like, comment, to subscribe, and to share to all of your friends. AnYT out, and bye bye!